Right here, this is the part I like. It's Monday morning, 10 hours into a Sunday night shift. So right now it's 4 in the morning on a Monday, and I have $320 on. That is a nice start to the week. Very nice start to the week. And the shift isn't over yet. I got 2 more hours to go. It was busy before midnight, before 11 actually. It was one right after another. No matter where I went, I got another call right away. No matter where I went, I got another call. Then at around 11 or so, it got quiet, and I waited for an hour and a half for a call. I started watching videos and fell asleep. And then, I had another call after that and a couple more calls. And now, I fell asleep again watching a video and got another call, and the call went to the airport. It's a guy going down to New Orleans by way of Seattle, so he had to be here to the airport early to get his international flight. Perfect. Just perfect. So the week begins good. The month begins good. I hope the rest of the week is good too, because that last Wednesday and Thursday really sucked a big one. And I don't want to see 2 days in a row like that again, where it takes me 2 days, 2 whole shifts, 22 hours to make myself $100. That's just... yeah. Not good at all. And they expect us to show $13.85 an hour, which is the minimum wage, which is bullshit anyway. They're just afraid of being sued by people who don't make $13.85 an hour. Anyway. Yeah, good start to the week. Very good. Second time this morning. The time is now 5:10 a.m. Another $55 fare out to the airport. And I had a fare in between this one and the one before. I'm up to about, close to $400 now. $390 I think I got. Do one more $10 fare and I got $400 on. Great. Great. This is almost it's like almost $300 in my pocket. That's 3 times the Wednesday and Thursday night put together from last week. Isn't that crazy how that works? Well, I guess I won't go hungry now. Put a few dollars in the bank to make sure that my rent check doesn't bounce, because if you receive a check, then they hold the funds for a little while. I think I'm okay though. I think I'm above the amount, and I shouldn't worry about money. I'm doing okay. Well, looks like it's starting to drip the rain a little bit. I'll be back tomorrow. It's Monday, or it was Monday night. It is Tuesday morning. The time is now 5:20. I'm just about done. It's going to take me about 20 minutes to get back into town, and it's going to take me about 15 minutes to wash the car. And I'm not going all the way to town to wash the car, because I can wash the car in View Royal. I am now in Langford. I just cleared from a fare that paid me $45, bringing the guy from Denny's to out here, which is great. So I just need to wash the car and clean it, and vacuum the detritus out of here, and hang up the mats, and just pressure wash everything. That's my quest that I'm on right now. Take my sweet time so the camera doesn't flop over. Yes, in the last taxi vlog the camera flopped over a few times, but that's because it was hooked up to a power cord, and the power cord was sort of manipulating the camera, like the tail wagging the dog, so to speak. That's what was happening. Now it seems to be that the camera is, or the phone is staying on the dash just where I put it, and if I don't make any sudden moves, it should just work fine. So I got $300 on at this time in the morning, and it's been a successful morning so far. It's been a successful night. I watched some videos, and I went to sleep a few times, and I still got $300 to show for it. Yeah, that's all right. It's going to be just a little bit under 200 for myself. That's what I predict. I think the fuel will be a little more than $15, and the lease is about 80. The lease is 85 for tonight. Yeah, so that's all right. I am kind of tired at the moment. I don't really want to work anymore. Well, I was sent on another call, but I didn't want to go rush for it. I've had enough. I've really had enough. I will be back tomorrow. I was having one of the most terrible nights you can imagine. I was getting one trip an hour, and it took me until 3 in the morning to break even. That's how slow it was. I was still working on my expenses until 3 in the morning. Then, after 3 in the morning, I had a couple of trips that added up to about $30. Great. And then, just around 4 o'clock, or just before 4 o'clock, I got another call to the Accent Inn, and the guy's coming out to the airport because he's getting his direct flight to Toronto. Another $50. So far, I'm at $180, and it's all luck, because nothing was going at all until 3 in the morning. I was really worried. At midnight, I had $60 on, and it was not getting any better. But I got my 180 so far, which is acceptable, and the time is now 4:20, and so I've got another 2.5 hours to go. No, 1.5 hours to go. I can still make another $20 in that 1.5 hours after I get into town. But I'd rather just finish watching what I'm watching on YouTube. Oh, this was a hard one. Not only that, I've been having some problems with vertigo. Saturday I woke up and I was dizzy. And it's been going on now it's Wednesday morning, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 4 days of being dizzy, and last night, on my way to work. Well, before I went to work, it was pretty bad. And on my way to work, I was staggering down the road. And that was vertigo. My balance is all off. It seems to be better now in the morning than it was in the evening. And I think it has something to do with that cold that I got over, where, you know, those tubes that go from your throat to your inner ear got somehow blocked with phlegm and stuff, and those little balancing things in your ears, you know, a little cup with water in it, whatever that's called, that little balancing thing in your ear got stuck or whatever, and so my balance was off, staggering down the road to get to work. I hope it's over now. I hope I'm done with that. I don't feel so bad now. It's Wednesday morning. 2 more nights to go. And that's all she wrote. That's it. I'm done. My night is done. My Wednesday night is done. What a long, hard night this was. It was very similar to the night before, in that I didn't make money until after 2, and then between 2 and 4 I did a lot of sitting, and then I guess it was, well, what time was that at? Oh, you want me to go first, do you? I can't wait at a stop sign. Okay. Well, this was at, at 3:30 I get a call to a donut shop. And I pick up this short guy with long hair and pants that are too big and hanging too low. And he's carrying a paper grocery bag. And he wants to go downtown, score some drugs, and he gives me money in advance to wait for him while he's scoring his drugs, and take him out to the Western Communities. It ends up being $46. He gives me $55, and that turned my night around. And since him, I've had a couple of fares adding up to $20, and another one now that was $23. So another $43 on top of the $55. So that's like $98 on top of the $120 that I had before that. So $218 gross is a lot better than $120, and that's still reasonably acceptable. I've only done 132 kilometers. I suspect that my fuel bill will be around $15. And so here ends my Wednesday night. I'll be back tonight to do one more shift this week, and then that will be the end of my week. And I'm happy to report that the vertigo that I was experiencing for about 4 days is gone. I do not feel dizzy at all. I'm quite relieved by that. I think it was just something hanging on from that cold I had, and my balance was thrown off by that thing in the inner ear that got stuck or flooded, or I don't know, coated in phlegm, something like that. Yeah, one more segment to go. Okay, it's now 4:23 in the morning. I just cleared at the airport. I got $230 on, which could be worse. It was a slow night, and 55 of it was to bring these 3 women to the airport. There's the mother and 2 daughters. The mother must be about 60 years old. The 2 daughters are in their, I guess, early 30s-ish, something like that. And they're all going to Manitoba. Well, one of them lives in South Carolina, something like that. And one of them, the mother, lives in Manitoba. And the other daughter lived here until her mother and sister came to visit, and they got kicked out by her husband, who had anger issues. So they had to get a flight in a hurry to leave and not be around here, which is interesting that there are people who have these issues like that. Well, this ends my week very better. You know, it could have been worse. I still got another hour and a half to go, and I've got 230 on. Got a $115 lease and about a $15 fuel bill. So I'll still make. I've made $100 for myself, which is slow, yes. But it could have been worse. In fact, the whole week was slow, except, well, Sunday and Monday were good, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it was hard to make money. I did a lot of sleeping, and I watched a lot of video. Yeah, what next? Oh, let's put Christmas trees in the middle of a roundabout. Yeah. Anyway, I don't think much else is going to go on this morning that will be noteworthy, so hope yours is better than mine.